Hello, Speed Gaming. Tonight we're going to have a race in between Deadpulse and SirLinkalot. This is a Final Fantasy Randomizer race. The runners will be getting started soon, but we can see their party consists of like not quite identical parties tonight. We have Deadpulse taking Black Belt, Red Mage, White Mage, Black Mage, and tonight we will be running with palaces and blessings. That is, there's some additional things that have been changed. So the black belt tonight will have plus 10 hit percentage, plus 20 MDef, and -1 MDef per level. So around level 20 or so, that won't matter. It'll actually start reducing his MDef a little bit, not too major. The red mage will have resistance to time, poison, and well, they're getting started, so we'll go back to that later. Let's see what white magic has for us tonight. Looking at harm is probably the best spell I see there. That's an early, not a great sweeper, but a fast, that's a good find. So we got fast, learnable by red mage. I'm sure they'll both take that. Weapon-wise, iron plus 3 staff, not too bad. Something swing. Let's see what else? If they check the item shop or if they're going to go straight up. Looks like they're going straight up. Getting the safety save in. Sorry for the delay there. I was just fixing a few things on my screen so I could see chat a little better. So we already have, looked like a pretty good find gold-wise. I didn't catch what that weapon was. Oh, Massive. Massive from the start. Can you ask for much better? I don't think so. They did not have that as an incentive item. Actually, their incentive items that they chose, both runners got to choose. SirLinkalot chose the Opal Bracelet, and Deadpulse chose Thor here. So we have the Garland fight there on SirLinkalot's side, and blink and you miss it, he's already down. That Massa putting in some work. I can imagine we might see a pretty quick feed with that Massa tonight. Interesting fact here. So we have actually the best qualifier time was posted by SirLinkalot with a time of 37:15, and Deadpulse has 3 races that all fell in under an hour during qualifiers. So I do expect a quick race tonight. They will be running 2, but thank you, J-Lo, our trackers, letting me know we had the ship in Ruby at Corneria, and I'm still not seeing chat over there, so I've got my Twitch here, so I'm gonna stop talking for a second. Alright, so we're going over to Provoca. We're gonna get the white mage check there. Got exits and invis, so we got some really good starting white magic. Exit is good. Another good speed find, so should be really quick to get in and out of dungeons tonight. Fighting the pirates there on SirLinkalot and Deadpulse side, both of them. We'll see if either one of them picked up the harm. Oh, I didn't catch it. Yeah, it looks like SirLinkalot did. Didn't catch what Deadpulse did. And you're gonna have me solo coming tonight for a while, so chat, feel free if you're over there to throw out any questions. That way I'm not questioning myself as much, especially if you're an experienced runner and can do the quick math in your head, because they say don't have a commentator, do math. See, chain armor +4, that's a good armor find, and we didn't get to it, but that is also usable by the black mage knight, because he has red mage wearable armor. I did not see, let's see if our tracker put up what Mickey had. What if I can just put in there? Dark twinge, letting us know the some of the stats there. So hit percent on the black belt. I think I went over that one. That's going to be a big one. The other big one we see there is the fighter resist death spell, resist time magic. So he's essentially got everything I think there but a ribbon. Deadpulse heading down here to the adamant turn in, gets this opal Cheerio, so he's gonna have some really good armor on that black belt. Black belt plus Masa, I mean, all they need right now is a grind tile, and maybe we'll see another sub 40 time pull up here. Who knows? There's no such thing as a commentator's curse. While we are watching live, there is a little bit of a delay on the stream. Thank you, Danny. Adamant was vendor item at Provoke. I did miss that. So they found their vendor item already. They don't have to be searching around for that. TNT was Mickey, so they got double dwarf turn in. I already asked, so I know Danny didn't roll this seed. I don't think it would have been this nice. And there's Temper, right? That is black mage winnable, and Ice 3, so they have good sweeper. So they are off to the races. As if it weren't already racing, it's racing even more. Adamant turns into the bottle. Then we have Cure 3, slot 1. Looks like mute slot 4. I don't think either of them are going to pick that up. Making good use of that exit charge. Doesn't have to walk all the way out on SirLinkalot's side. Meanwhile, Deadpulse looks like headed over to Marsh Cave. Yeah, see, now I always have the fun Dark Twinge saying both players snubbing Hooray Dwarf. I don't snub him, I just put him out of his misery. We have Marsh Cave, Deadpulse headed straight down. This is vanilla location, so it's not a randomized location. They know exactly where they need to go for the incentive item. SirLinkalot also making his way over to Marsh. Be interested to see if they decide to dam off any of these characters early, or if they're gonna leave them all up. I'd be pretty tempted to with that Mass Mune and a black belt with plus hit percent. Now he doesn't have the resistance that the fighter does, but you know, still, that's a quick grind. I'm sure you can find a ribbon at some point. Deadpulse doing some chest checking there. You might be looking for that ribbon. Let's see what's at our trap tile. Specters and images. So far, nothing too dangerous, and he gets away from that. And he gets the crown. So this is, you know, that is vanilla location for the crown, I believe. So we're gonna look at a quick turn in there, go up to the kindly old king. And again, a quick out with that exit spell. He is already up there. Saved a couple minutes already, probably just with the exit spell. Hashtag is this even random? Yes, thank you, Tracker. I was waiting for that. J-Lo, our tracker tonight. Thank you for tracking. That is a job that I can't keep track of. No pun intended. Ice 3 going out. Astos down. SirLinkalot getting a little bit larger room there, and we have the canal, so we have open sea. Technically, nothing is open to us right now, really. You could sail all the way over to Crescent, but they already know the vendor item is not there. They know where the vendor item's at. We do not have the canoe, and the only dock that is on that would be the airship dock. So they will be. Let's see, where will they be headed to? I missed the canoe. I think I might have, now the ruby turned on. Thank you. I thought no early sages. I believe that is correct. I will double check on that right now, unless the flag has changed. No early sages are on, and no early ordeals either. You have to have the crown. Of course, they have the crown. Now, usually I'm half wrong with these flags, and I have to check them. So, if anyone wants to correct me in chat, I will believe you. Looks like. Bridge, magic. Oh. So, we have both our runners just doing a little bit of a shopping trip. They have a little bit of gold. I'm sure they'd like to see a little bit more there, but they've already got the vendor item, or at least, I think we'll check on there, make sure both of them got it. Yes, they both got it, so that led to the bottle. They're not worried about having to buy that, they're just worried about buying spells and equipment at this point. Maybe some heal pots if they don't get their black belt up in levels quickly, don't find a good grind tile. Be interested to see if either of them check Hall of Giants. They may not need to, though. This, I would assume, is either canoe or airship. I think it has to be one of the two at this point. I don't think there's anything left. Corneria's not incentivized, so we'll see. Deadpulse looks like he's going to go straight to the Sage, not going to check that treasury just yet, not going to check Giant's treasury just yet. And it's Crystal, of course. Yep, I did forget about the Crystal, and thank you, Dark Twinge. I forgot about the Rod as well. Rod, of course, wouldn't unlock it, or does his Earth incentivize this one? Post-Earth. Either way, they have the crystals, so we know that will turn into some form of progression at some point. And we get our treasury. Of course, yep, Sage Sherman, thank you. And herbs. So they got all their interspecies stuff taken care of. I'm sure they would have. You know, it's not a bad thing to get that all out of the way, even if one of those does turn into like a bonk item. Let's see, what were her? It would be either the well, they found the opal bracelet already, so it would be the Thor hammer. We'll check the magic here. Invis 2, harm 4. So we got a good sweeper and a harm 4. Also a Brack there, which could be a good strat against Kraken or Tiamat. SirLinkalot headed back up. I imagine he'll do some of the same checks there. Deadpulse headed over. Let's see, probably looks like he's doing Crystal first. Be interested to see if he saves out of this. I can't imagine he would. I mean, you could go with the Thor hammer, save and reset back. He's not banking on that because they need some form of progression. And let's see, he's gonna steal from the blind old lady there. And that is a good choice because she has the slab, which is not what they want to see necessarily, but she did have a ruse stick there, so you know, get those evade stacks on that black belt. Maybe we'll see a solo black belt chaos. Probably not because we have Short and Topher on tonight, but we've already seen the black belt put in some work with the Masa. SirLinkalot also find to head down to that herb. Wake the prince up with the herb. Or give it to the assistant. We assume that he uses it to make a potion. And there's the rod, so that's That's probably worst case scenario, because that literally means sailing all the way over to Crest Lake. I imagine that's what they will do, though. It's probably they'll both head straight there. House is at 1400 tonight. Not expensive, but not cheap either. They're a little bit below their normal price. Deadpulse going to do some shopping here. It looks like he is getting some heal pots. Oh, you do have to kill it first. Okay. I'm glad I wasn't running this. I definitely would have made that mistake. You forget when you don't play with those flags on what early Sages actually does for you. So they're both headed down then to Lich. Be interested to see. Okay, he is checking Hall of Giants. And the first trap tile there, nothing that you're going to spend time on. Neither is the second. So don't get a quick, easy grind tile just yet. Deadpulse choosing to do some chest checking here, and pays off, finds that Ro8 +2. Dark Twinge, we have to thank for some of these new flags. I don't think we're using any of those in the tournament just yet, but for any of you that might be watching and are not familiar with the randomizer, tonight there's just way too much stuff to go over as far as what actually is randomized. But if you are a fan of the original Final Fantasy and you would rather play the original game, but with what we call quality of life improvements, that is increased overworld speed and fixes to the items that were supposed to work, such as Dragon Sword doing extra damage against dragons, Elemental Swords doing the correct element, hit rate, certain things like that. There's a great flag for just that, and that's a good way actually to get into the randomizer, start yourself off. So Deadpulse headed down to fight the vampire. SirLinkalot also making his way down. I didn't see if SirLinkalot grabbed that pro cape. Even if he didn't, that's not too big a deal with the fact that they have characters that resist time already. Throw out that harm spell. Does 54 damage. Vampire still hitting hard, but Black Belt stayed up. One more hit of the mask, then he goes down. And they get a tent out of that. I don't know if they found, actually, I don't know if they, I can't tell, they're so fast to item if they have a stack of tents yet. Do they save scum manipulation? Looks like they do. Deadpulse headed down to Lich. SirLinkalot not too far behind. And quick so far. No, nothing crazy has come out just yet. Of course, that means a lot of crazy things are still in the mix. So, damage poison, stone poison. Unless those were late in the script, those could all get thrown out at any point. One of the characters would resist that. What is it? Notes here, track those notes as well. So fighter, which they don't have resist, and they have another character resist as well. Red mage, so the red mage would resist that. Deadpulse almost to Lich, while SirLinkalot taking on the vampire fight. Heal up before Lich. Let's see how Lich, if he's speed bumped tonight or if he has anything going on. It looks like he has a fair amount of absorb there, for Lich anyway. Harm doing almost as much as 2 hits with the Mastian. Fast up, temper up, that should do a little bit more damage. Of course, he goes before the temper. Maybe he just didn't crit on either one of those. We got 4 hits for 400. That's what we wanted. We wanted to see that earlier on, but Slime, metal slimes. Okay, so the SirLinkalot checking one does find. If he had that Harm 4 spell, that'd probably be something I would take once or twice. He finds an Agama tile. Now this could be a difference maker right here. Depending on if the Agama has any. Agama's goes down and almost no problem. We don't know currently if it has anything on its first turn. We're hoping we don't see something like poison, stop poison, or stone poison. It had glance. Okay, I did not see that. So that is a bit of a problem. He is deciding to take it. He knows the red mage is pretty safe. Of course, that's why he backrowed that black belt. Meanwhile, Deadpulse going to do the Sage turn in. Any bets in chat on whether it's canoe or floater? You could do a red mage grind here. I mean, you're probably hoping that black belt stays up more than the red mage, but you could always move the Masa over. Was exit red mage learnable? I didn't catch if it was. I'm sure someone in chat can help me out with that. Deadpulse getting the canoe, of course. Not a super jet seed. Yeah, with the grind, he would definitely exit. You just for safety's sake, you never know, or he doesn't know what's coming up. Of course, if he gets enough levels, it's not gonna matter. The cheeky play there, Shum pointing out in chat, he knows he has the crown. Gonna check out the Ordeals play. It is faster to go with the canoe than the airship, and if the floater happens to be here, that is a could pay off very well. SirLinkalot getting those levels up pretty quick. So far, the black belt has been paired. Of course, the black belt does have that plus 20 MDef from the start, so plus 20 from the start, but minus 1 per level. So it's actually going down as the levels up. And it will equalize that level 20, which I found kind of funny. We have Deadpulse going through Ordeals. Finds some zombies, chooses to not take that fight. I don't think he has any real good sweepers yet. I think he's still just got that harm spell. Oh, and is that MDef that it's growth? So it's plus. What is the MDef on Black Belt is plus 4 per level, or I know it's corrected where the master gets it as well, but yeah, I forgot it's not 1-to-1. So thank you for that correction. Black Belt had plus 10% to just hit, but he also had plus 20 MDef, but his malice was negative 1 MDef per level. Getting the cube, not the floater, but hey, he needed that item anyway, so let's be curious to see if he does waterfall, or if he's gonna go armory. It looks like he's headed over towards Volcano Ice Cave area. Oh yeah, you're right. The Moon Doctrine on. So he has no choice but to go there. That is what made that Ordeals play a little bit more of a gamble, but he got it out of the way. He got through the pillar maze pretty quick. SirLinkalot. see. Oh, wow. Okay, that is what you definitely did not want to see. So, SirLinkalot definitely not an inexperienced player, though. You know, he couple minutes there. I think he was doing that for about 4 minutes. He knows, you know, it doesn't feel good, but if anyone wants to do the math on that, the red mage had resist time, poison, and CS. That's just one stone. Yeah, poison stone, earth, or poison stone, death, and time. He did not have death though, but I think he did resist the glance, if I'm not mistaken. Poison cover stone, yeah. Oh, I guess the PS, so poison stone. We have SirLinkalot taking on Lich here. Masta goes out, Fast goes out. Should be pretty quick, hopefully. That means that Lich go down. Deadpulse doing a couple item checks in Volcano. Would still probably like to find a ribbon for that black belt. Finds a anti-lightning, I believe that was A-lit staff. Not exactly the magic you want to see. Oh, we got a +4 ribbon and ordeal, so that's another good catch. That is, so he is well covered at least for his black belts. He still does need a grind tile. He could be looking for those as well. Grey Worm, not bad. One of them not great. Mummy's not gonna go for that. And finds a Mystic Key, so we got another required item. SirLinkalot making his way over the stages, getting his canoe. Deadpulse taking on Carry 1. You pretty well know the strats are gonna be Emperor fast. Check that black belt. SirLinkalot more likely head to Volcano, but you know, maybe he'll throw some divergence here, go up to ice. I doubt it without warp, but never know. Look at that. So that could be because, you know, he had the grind lost, so he might be wanting to make a little bit more of a you know, ice is an incentive item, I believe, tonight as well, so could be thinking you know, he needs to make up some time, or maybe he's just a nice first kind of person. I'm not as familiar with how he plays. Deadpool's also headed into ice. Of course, he has the advantage of already having carry down, having that key item, the key out of the volcano, which was the key item. It looks like based off of the A-B side tiles is predicting some encounters. I think J-Lo's saying ice has to be another floater at this point. Yeah, there isn't anything left, is there? Of course, Linkalot doesn't know that because he doesn't have key. Key doesn't unlock anything tonight except for TFC, I believe, as far as incentive items go. So we have that knowledge. SirLinkalot will be happy to see that, for sure. Blue Dragons have stopped. First we got the Masa. Blue Dragon goes down. Nightmares doing some damage here. Let's hope getting another bad encounter there. Now this was a 6-party draft. Interesting that none of the runners chose to take a fighter. Fighter was in draft tonight. The fighter had resistance to time, stone, and death, plus 40 hit points, but he did have -1 hit percent per level. Deadpulse doing some greed checks. So we have an anti-lightning stick and an anti-fire axe. So no nuke axe or nuke stick tonight. Yep, that is not the eye we want to see. Also, unless I'm wrong, I believe that the steel armor grants fast is why a lot of people were taking fighters, but that may have been I know in prior races that was the case. I forget if that was a fun, like something they had changed, or if that is for this tournament. Okay, Steel Lord bonus. Okay, so that would make sense. See, that's one of the ones that I've not played with before. Alright, so Deadpulse going to head out, get that airship at like about the 32-minute mark. 31:42. Do the bottle check more than likely, also checking getting some extra houses there, although they really don't have, other than exit, they don't have anything too great magic-wise. Not fast. And getting the Oxiel from the ferry, so... We have another hashtag in chat. Also gonna check the slab. There we go. Gonna check the slab down here, see what that turns into. Thinking we're still looking for the loot at this point in the chime. Also bonk off the floor hammer. It's the tail, so he actually just reset straight out of that, not looking to promote tonight. SirLinkalot having a little bit of trouble here, and Ice Cave's not doing him as nice. Or no, he's a solo black belt guy on the red dragon. Okay, I didn't catch that. I was looking at Deadpulse. So he's going for those black belt levels, probably looking to get that high level black belt and just go for it. Deadpulse checking the trap tiles and finds a not so great one there in Northern Castle. Eastern Castle? Northeastern Castle. Astos Castle. Is he gonna check Temple of Fiends locked? He is. Okay, so he is, since he didn't find that Agama, he's still looking for a quick grind, so this could also wise things out if he spends a couple minutes here just to find anything. Doesn't need a think, so could be walking grind in Raj. Did he not check Hall of Giants either? No, he didn't. So he's checking there as well. Northwest. See, I didn't even say the right one. I said northeast. Deadpulse still checking trap tiles. Meanwhile, SirLinkalot grinding up his black belt. Red dragons, I'm assuming, other than hitting hard, script action-wise, so far we haven't seen anything come out of them. He's already up to level 23. Any guesses in chat on how many levels he's going to take on that black belt? Okay, so Deadpulse is going to take these zombie dragons, and they're hitting pretty hard. We'll be interested to see if he stays with this. And down with 10 heals, that's a good guess too. That black belt got hurt pretty bad pretty quick, but he is going to jump up some levels. If healed pots, he might choose to take this. May have just been a crit that got off. Yeah, he's already. I mean, he went back to swing the mouse, so that's one hit. It's like one of them. Yeah, already only hitting for 11 now. So the one hit off the one was probably all crit. So we got a dual grind. We got our double dragons going. Red dragons on SirLinkalot side, zombie D's on Deadpulse's side. So at this point, other than the levels that Deadpulse gained on his other characters, they're not too far off. Other than needing to get the airship and turn on the bottle. Also, the slab check, I'm assuming he'll make as well. Looks like SirLinkalot got off-filed there, or did he stop grinding? Those Wraiths doing some damage. Hopefully he pulls back up and gets us out of here. Okay, he stopped the grind. Hopefully he will just go straight to floater. Oh, it looks like he's gonna... Yeah, he is heading straight there. Deadpulse still taking his black belt up. Already up to 5 hits on that black belt. Yes, both runners have crown. That was an early item. Unless I'm mistaken, I'm almost positive. Our tracker will be able to tell us. Yeah, Halo's saying they both do have crown. Having a little bit of tracker errors there. Not from our tracker, but from the page itself. SirLinkalot headed down to get his floater. Deadpulse still fighting those zombie dragons. Being a little bit low on health there. I don't know if he's... Okay, he just left and gauging that he wasn't anywhere in danger. SirLinkalot opting to res everyone back up. Probably wants some spell levels for that. Of course, he still wants fast and temper as well. I don't know if SirLinkalot knows both of the magic casting. So unless they run across the shirts and the shirts have fast or temper, they're gonna want to keep one of those mages alive. Just looking at the note here, it looks like Crown was in Marsh Cave. SirLinkalot going to get his key and fight Fury. Looks like Deadpulse is gonna take that grind pretty high there. He's already at level 34. Maybe we'll see. Okay, he is headed out. Feels comfortable there. So he's got his levels. SirLinkalot's still going through Volcano. Doesn't look like he's gonna check anything. So it looks like trying to make up some time there. Go straight down to the incentive item. I'm sure both runners are feeling the pressure. Of course, Deadpulse knows that SirLinkalot had a time that finished 3 minutes ago. SirLinkalot, if just joining us, I mentioned at the start he posted one of the quickest times for the qualifiers, or the quickest time for the qualifier at 37 minutes. Deadpulse going to head down to Kraken. I imagine he will check TFC. I would guess he would check that first and then reset out if it's a bonk item. Was it Deadpulse that got the tail already? Reset out. So he knows slab turns in the tail, so SirLinkalot still has to get that solid. And Deadpulse is checking TFC. Any guesses? I'm gonna guess loot. Or actually, I think it might need to be. No, it is the bonk item. Okay, so will he reset out? No, he has the exit spell, so he doesn't need to. SirLinkalot during the model turn-in, gonna find his Oxyale. Meanwhile, Deadpulse headed down to Kraken. Looks like he is also not going to check any chest currently, unless possibly a green chest is soon. Tonight we will be looking at what we call Shorten Topher, which means you go straight to the Chaos floor. We will be having a 4 Fiend refight. They have to fight all 4 of the level 2 Fiends in a row. When they get there, they still need the loot, the key, and all 4 to get in. He is checking these 3 chests here. It didn't look like he found anything of note. SirLinkalot gonna find out that tail is down there. Be interested to see if he resets out or if he decides to check them out. And we get the same reset out. Both runners going to be going in as unpromoted, beating the Chaos more than likely with that black belt. Shouldn't be an issue. So SirLinkalot having to do the walk over here to ordeals. Meanwhile, Deadpulse is about to Kraken 1, so let's check in on him over here, see how Kraken 1 treats him tonight. He did pick up Harm 4, so he does have some damage, not as high rolling as the Black Belt already putting in Black Belt work. Even before Fast and Temper went off 600 health, I don't think Kraken will be surviving this next round. I don't think he can survive this next round because we're only at 100 healing. Unless the Black Belt decides to miss every hit. Nope, there was 16 hits, 1700 damage. Down goes Kraken. We have the Water Orb lit at about the 44-minute mark. JLo pointing out, our tracker pointing out that by process of elimination, the loot has to be in Sky, because it incentive item is behind gating tonight in Sky, so they need the chime to get in to Sky, and the chime will be given by the French vanilla chime, I suppose. Images on the trap tile and waterfall. Deadpulse out ready. But this time, just like our tracker logic, what it would be. So Deadpulse probably has the same knowledge. It'd be interesting to see how he decides to check the chest. He knows that is a lot of chests to check. Some runners choose to do like top down. Of course, he doesn't have warp. It probably will be safe. You could do right side and down left side. There's a lot of different ways. There's no right way since it's a randomizer. I suppose there's a wrong way if you don't have warp or something like that, and you're just, too many steps. But when it works out for you, it suddenly became the right way. So we'll see. Any guesses on how many chest checks? We'll turn it into Link to the Past randomizer. Give us a chest number. And we'd like to thank all of you for joining us tonight for this Final Fantasy randomizer race. It will be there'll be another race right after this. We won't go off air. It'll continue on. The runners will take a brief break, but they are fighting for position here. So no matter what the outcome is, they will be running another one right after this. So stay tuned for that as well. Deadpulse looks like he's going probably for quantity at this point. So it looks like he's going to be hitting the rooms with the most chests. Or he could throw me off and just decide to go clockwise and check every chest on every floor. And looks like that's there. Doing the safe strat. Oracle plus 4. Meanwhile, SirLinkalot doing his ocean. I think he got. It looked like he may have got the TFC item already. I was kind of focused on the Pulse's side. No, okay, he's still there. So he'll probably do TFC and then do Kraken, just like the Pulse did. And there's the loot. So at the 48-minute mark, Deadpulse is in go mode, other than the orb being lit, but he has all the items he needs. Bane coming out, didn't do too much, could have done a lot more damage there, only got his Black Wizard, or Black Mage. Any Warmech sightings? Are we gonna have some Warmech sightings tonight, chat? We for the Warmech or against the Warmech? Oh! We got a Warmech. Let's see those Warmechs in chat. Quickest Warmech ever. Deadpulse. Immediately just gets that huge bonus of experience. Can't imagine he'll have any problems with Tia. And I say that. Can't curse him. He's 15 minutes ahead of me. 16 hits, 1,000 damage. It's a life heavy Tia, but next hit is gonna take her down. And Deadpulse is officially in go mode at 49 minutes and 28 seconds. Probably will go straight in. Might check the chest, unlock. I don't know if he might need to buy some healing potions. Don't know. Yeah, looks like he does need to buy some healing potions. So he won't be sub 50 entering, but he'll be close. Or no, he's just rezzing, so he'll be really close to sub 50, just a couple seconds over. Going to unlock, not going to chest check, and he's doing the right path, which there is no runner preference when you go right or left. SirLinkalot, meanwhile, headed down to fight Kraken. Probably will be on Kraken 1 around the same time that Deadpulse will Kraken 2. Fury 2 goes down. Kraken going out ice. SirLinkalot playing it safe, throwing out that ruse stick, and probably not a bad idea because that Kraken did hit pretty hard there. Now he's just gonna A and pray, and down goes Kraken 1. We have the Kraken 2 fight on Deadpulse's side. 14 hits, still up. Kraken's still there. Another 14 hits, down goes Kraken. He's got the life spell, gonna bring those back. I think he has one more charge of life. Doing some item adjustment there. Emot ink hits dark on the white mage, not the black belt, so no problems there. Bert, you missed Masa on the second chest check. Masa and the black belt. They just had some trouble finding some grind tiles is all. So we have Chaos Fight on the left for Deadpulse. Temper going out on the black belt. Black belt avoids getting hit. 7 hits, 600 damage. Another fast going out. Probably another round or two, and this should be over. It's the black belt. Black belt's got that open Cheerio. It's black belt again. He wants to take him out, and he does. GG to Deadpulse with a time of 52:09. As a reminder, though, this is not over. The runners will be running another race immediately. The stream's not going to go down, so stay tuned for that. There are other races going on, but the second race will be live at around 8:35, so a little over 10 minutes from now. Looks like SirLinkalot did in fact forfeit there, so GG to SirLinkalot as well. So just to recap, they started out, they got from Corderia the ship and the ruby, Vicky had the TNT, then the shop item was the adamant and Provoca. The adamant turned into the bottle. Narek had the opal bracelets. They had an opal bracelet and that random massa that they found. They both found in Temple of Fiends. Just a really quick seed. So congratulations to again to the runners. The Deadpulse in first place. We had SirLinkalot with that unfortunate wipe on his grind. So I'm going to pull up the second seed right now, so I'm going to go quiet for just a second. I'm generating that right now. I should be able to tell you the customs and cursors on the characters in the draft in a second. Verify that I do in fact have the correct feed. And the Game 2 incentive items, SirLinkalot picked the Opal Bracelet, Deadpulse picked the Thor Hammer, so those were the same. Looks like most of you are staying to join us for Game 2, so thank you all for waiting. Trying to come up with something for chat to do, but can't think of anything at the moment. Spam your emotes, maybe? You can follow the runners, that's the links there, Twitch TV / Deadpulse Sigma, or Twitch TV / SirLinkalot. If anyone wants to post the link to the Final Fantasy Randomizer in chat, looks like that one's not. Oh, there it is. It finally came up. Thank you, Danny. I don't have the correct tag for that. Danny posting that info in chat over there. So if you search for Final Fantasy Randomizer as well, you'll more than likely find it just as a generic search. But the links are stored on Twitch chat. So we're getting ready for the next bracket game here on SpeedGaming. I'd like to thank SpeedGaming for hosting us tonight. We are part of the Final Fantasy Randomizer community. We have the Discord there, very active community, a very active randomizer community. There's always events going on. It's very accessible to new players. If you just want to do a quick race, there's an option just to ping to race. A lot of things going on there. I encourage anyone who might be new that's interested to check that out. It's a great place to start. A lot of great people to help help you out, help answer any questions you might have, and so forth. And Danny also posting that information in chat. Thank you, Danny. If it has happened to be, if you're watching it on a site other than Twitch, that info is FinalFantasyRandomizer.com, all one word. And then the Discord is discord.gg/FinalFantasyRandomizer. Again, all one word, no spaces, no dashes. Looks like we have our parties chosen. For Deadpulse, we're looking at Thief, Fighter, Red Mage, Black Mage. And SirLinkalot choosing Thief, Fighter, Red Mage, Red Mage. If you're not already following SpeedGaming, that link just popped up in the bottom chat. Definitely encourage you to follow them. They host lots of speed games. We are one of many of the games that they host. Of course, Link to the Past, Randomizer, Legend of Zelda, Castlevania. The list goes on and on there. We also have Final Fantasy Randomizer, with just Final Fantasy. Your part. Danny's saying she's part chatbot tonight. Thank you for that. Imagine, let's see, we got about 3 minutes or so. So, went over the blessings already. From that, from our character with once again, we are getting ready for another Final Fantasy Randomizer race. The players are currently naming. They're waiting for the start on their side. Of course, they did already start. We're on a 15-minute delay, but that is to just keep everything fair. So they will be starting shortly. Thank you, Dark, for posting that. Those once again, looking interesting is that fighter with Steel Lord. So if you find the steel armor, that is fast basically for him. Plus 20 vit, can't use the pro ring. I'd rather see negative pro ring than negative ribbon. Thief with plus strength, so that's probably, we're seeing that starting Thief as well. Red Mage with that hit percent, so that could be a Masa Swinger. And then Deadpulse choosing to take the Black Mage, so he might be thinking there could be some Black Wizard lock stuff later in the game, or maybe he just wants to use that Cat Claw. It would be fun to see Cat Claw Ace actually be used. Yep, Danny and Dark keeping chat going while we're waiting here with all the links and info. Thank you guys. They do have starting Bridge. Of course, I don't think anyone will be going anywhere but a couple of themes first. That would be a very aggressive move to check a couple chests and dwarves in Matoya. Probably not one that's going to pay off either in these flags. Alright, here we go. So, where do we go first? We're gonna check weapon shop on the wood +4, and then magic I missed already. Got temper again at level 1. Chainmail +2, fairly cheap at the armor shop. It looked like as quick as he got light magic, there wasn't anything that he needed there. He's gonna pick up that wood stick with that +4 on it. And the chainmail as well. Also got cheap silver bracelets there, but they don't currently have enough money for those. And immediately knows where that steel armor is. Danny, you gotta roll a more. I'm expecting to see some nuke. We want to see a longer seed. Well, not too long. I know we gotta be off at a certain time, but let's see if we actually get anything more interesting later on. But both runners headed up to Temple of Fiends. Let's if they get a Massa early on again, I don't know. Yeah, any early nuke enemy at this point. So Iron Shield looks like both runners almost step to step. Opal and some gold. So gold and gold, more than likely they'll sell that opal armor for the starting gold. Well, there's our chance. Well, the spider at least got some work in anyway, even if he didn't have nuke. SirLinkalot picking up some levels there. Black Mage went down on Deadpulse's side, but he still has temper on his red mage. He'll swing that wooden stick at Garland. Survives the first round, second round, looks like he survived it as well. Spider went before temper, of course. SirLinkalot has him down already, sub 2 minutes. Deadpulse not far behind. So, Corneria, we have the ship and the rod. So we just need the canal and we'll have stage items, or canal and defeating Lich. But we're on our way there, of course. We'll be probably headed straight to Provoca. I don't see the runners taking any other options besides that. Got tents, so that's good. They can do some overworld manipulation. Houses are even cheaper than last time at almost half price, and there's a soft sitting there, which both runners looks like picked up some safety softs as well. Deadpulse getting his full allotment of tents for the game. Looks like they might have a hero run off the hard reset. And nothing at White Mage level 2. Black Magic. Got Bane. That's good for the Pirate. They kind of need a sweeper for those, so... if nothing else, we have Bane strats on certain bosses. I always forget the percentage, like 1 in 12 or something like that, 1 in 8. But definitely work well for the Pirates as an early sweeper. Looks like SirLinkalot canceled the save there, had to go back in, so both runners in the Pirate fight. I didn't see if Deadpulse checked Black Magic as well. Yes, he did, obviously. So there was Bane. Gonna do some work on those Pirates. Are we gonna see it on every single one? Yes, we are. Both runners get through Pirates quick, and got French Vanilla Boat. So we already have our ship and canoe tonight. Wonder if we'll see an ice first or a treasury play. I would imagine we'll see the Volcano Treasury, just because of the items and the need for that, get enough money to... Actually, I'm surprised neither runner sold the... I guess that wasn't quite enough. They would have sold the opal to buy the steel. It looks like Deadpulse is headed down to Marsh, of course, for the incentive item there. That's not a bad play. And check magic. So, Fire 2, not gonna do too much work. At this point, it still might do more than Bane. Nothing at White Magic. The Horn's still not even worth picking up. I'm not even sure if it was Red Mage notable. Tier 3 was Slot 3. And Facet level 4, which is Red Mage learnable. So of course, he doesn't know what SirLinkalot chose for the party. SirLinkalot getting his spells, and Deadpulse doing the quick port over here when you have the canoe. It's faster to go up and park at the ship right there, and then come down. Get a hard reset again and do that hero run down. Again, this is game 2. Second game tonight will be the final game if Deadpulse wins this one, I believe. Otherwise, they would go to a game 3, which would not be tonight. They would schedule another time. Currently, Deadpulse is at 1, and SirLinkalot just a little bit behind on last game. Right now, they're keeping in pace, both in Marsh Cave. Deadpulse doing some chest tech, getting some of that gold. I'm sure both runners are looking for enough gold to get that steel armor. And we have zombie dragons. He's gonna try to run from. They are a little bit dangerous at this point. It's the crown again, vanilla crown again. And we have stun sword. So that was that the defender they found? I think it was. Thank you, J-Lo. Again, J-Lo tracking tonight, and giving me the classic. Is this even randomized? And if anyone happens to be watching, that is a new viewer. This is a randomizer of Final Fantasy. If you haven't figured that out, it is overworld enemies randomized time locations. There's a bunch of flags that we could go through. I won't go through them currently. It's a lot of information to go over. But it's a really fun way to experience almost 40-year-old game now. Deadpulse walking his way out of marsh, the same as SirLinkalot. Again, almost step for step. I think Deadpulse has like a 1 or 2 step lead. Looks like SirLinkalot. Deadpulse doing that quick. I don't know if that. I'm not sure if that will save any time. It might have. Gonna go into Astos fight. Get glance off of Astos. Temper's going out. Temper up that fighter. Just wait with everyone else. Still rocking that wood stick. I believe Deadpulse picked up the defender though, so he has a little bit of advantage there currently. Not so much with magic it had. And the crown turns into the slab, so doesn't open anything up for us, so they know that it's either going to be an ice cave or volcano. At the moment, could be herb, could be crystal, could be the floater, although it's unlikely. And Deadpulse just selling that stun sword, gonna get that steel armor, swing that wood stick twice as fast. Whipped up, gets the save in. SirLinkalot doing a little bit of shopping. Be interesting to see if he chooses. Of course, I don't think he picked that defender up. Deadpulse over to item shop. Just cabins and houses. Resets out. Knows there isn't a vendor item there. That is a good choice. I imagine he'll check armory. Given his levels, I don't think he'll go straight down, but you never know. Yep, Deadpulse headed over to the armory. We'll see what the armory has in store for us tonight. If we have a good trap tile, or got a rune sword +3, so that's better to swing than the wood stick. And a ribbon. So your fighter's pretty protected tonight. And a rune stick. But that is not a good trap tile for the current situation they are in. Yeah, let's hope we can get the runoff. Yeah, he gets the runoff. I don't think he will be taking that. At any point, you'd almost need like a nuke stick or something if you want to solo grind the fighter there. SirLinkalot headed up to Ice Cave. We got some divergence going. All our runners there, links are in chat. Both of these guys experienced Final Fantasy Randomizer runners. Again, this is the brackets game for the SpeedGaming live tournament for Final Fantasy. There is some prize money up this year. I'm not sure who put the prize money up this time. I believe they remain anonymous. I didn't see it on the document, but we want to thank them, and also SpeedGaming for hosting, and Final Fantasy Randomizer for having the community for us to put these on for you and for you guys' enjoyment. So Linkalot headed down, doesn't see any good trap tiles so far. Going to check both of the chests up here, make sure he's not skipping over like a loose masa or something. And both of these runners choosing not to make the masa their incentive item. So the incentive item is the opal bracelet and the Thor hammer tonight, or whatever the Thor hammer turns into. Could be a new hammer. You with me out there, chat? Got pretty quiet. And I just missed what that was. It looked like... Okay, so Wiz Mummy, that could be okay if he's got Fire 2. It's not a great... Probably gonna run from it, yeah. Dark Fringe, that's the sleepy emote. So no Agamas in the volcano just yet. No good grind tiles so far. Their chat's coming live a little bit. Deadpulse almost to the incentive item over here. We'll see what those trap tiles have in store for us. So SirLinkalot finding a water. Probably happy there's only one there. Those can be pretty dangerous. Deadpulse is finding a giant. It looks like, and there we have Gray Shark Wizard Hag, another dangerous tile, although that's... And the Ruby. We have the Ruby and Volcano. No good grind tiles so far, so I mean, Seed's been kind early, and then kind of holding out on us on grind tiles. Both the runners pretty low level. I mean, SirLinkalot's like an average level, I think, of 5. Finds that flame sword, he'll be happy to see that over that wooden stick. Meanwhile, Deadpulse about to do the Kari fight at 15-minute mark around. His average level is about 7. That's still pretty low to do this. I mean, He does have Ruse, he does have Temper. Looks like he's going straight for Temper, hoping that fighter doesn't get targeted. And the fighter's got enough armor. Oh, yeah. Fighter's got enough armor, he's not too worried about it. So. I forgot Deadpulse had pulled that Defender earlier to get the steel armor, so he's in pretty good shape. Down goes Carry at about 1530. That's a good one for chat. Is it Kari or Carry? Well, technically, I think it's Lilith, but I forget what the actual name, like Merilith or something. SirLinkalot making his way out of Ice Cave. I'm gonna go with Merilith, imagine. I did not catch Frozen Ice Cave. Let me check our tracker notes. Canal was an ice cave, so it gets us out of the inner sea. SirLinkalot headed up to what he's doing, an item purchase. Looks like he is selling off. Okay, he did have that Defender, he just chose not to sell it till now. So he's gonna have the steel armor. He might pick up a few. Okay, not the solar bracelet because he's got the chainmail +2. So he's got his fighter pretty well equipped now. He has the canal. And get some tents, maybe some houses. Opus Hill pot. Deadpulse making his way through ice. Both runners still looking for a grind tile. They need that for the fighter, or possibly a whole party grind. There is Agama. SirLinkalot headed down to Ordeals. Does have that crown. See what the pillars have in store for us tonight. They are, in fact, randomized as well with that flag turned on. Again, that is a toggleable flag. If you want to play the game close to vanilla settings with some quality of life improvement, we have that option as well. But again, these runners are running a specific flag set. They're both running the same seed, same flags. They verify that before the game starts, and then we get to watch a fine race. SirLinkalot making his way through Ordeals, Deadpulse making his way out of Ice Cave. SirLinkalot looks like he did not check the one trap tile. Probably still needing something though. That they might do a walking grind. They have pretty good equipment with that fighter. So. Let's see where Deadpulse heads to. He could check Earth, Hall of Giants. Looks like that is. He's at least checking Magic over here at Melbourne. Might be checking. I don't think the vendor item has popped up either. Metal slimes, again, without a sweeper on the, like, something not too great of tile to find for an XP grind. Finding some really low value gold, so, you know. And Deadpulse going to do the Titan / Sarda check here. We'll see some variants again. SirLinkalot going to get the crystal out of ordeals, and just finds a gray worm at the trap tile. Meanwhile, Deadpulse finding Oxyale from Sarda. No major advantage one way or another there, unless the crystal turns into something like the floater. And our Titan's Trove had the bottle, so again, with the floater, that doesn't unlock anything. Crystal Herb, Crystal Floater, TNT, Herb, TNT Adamant, Herb, Floater. We have options still. Any predictions there in chat? I guess it could also be Circle of Sages, too. So this divergence here could be interesting if SirLinkalot decides to go through the item check before it. I can't tell at the moment if he's. Does look like he might be doing that. So, let's see. Deadpulse headed down to Earth Cave. We got our bridge boss. Also greatly shortened in the randomizer. Thank you, developers. Finds dragon armor and other ribbons, so no matter what, that's a good find there. Dragon armor, just give them a little bit more gold at this point. Yeah, I imagine if their original Final Fantasy had this walking speed, that probably had something to do with the sprite limit. It would have just lagged the game out too much. Lazy doors, but lazy doors turns that into the floater. So that is SirLinkalot does get a little bit of an advantage there. Not too much of an advantage, but a little bit of one. And he is going to get the slab translated. I imagine he will do the slab check before he goes to Earth or Ordeals. We know he does have to go to Ordeals. No, he is going to do. Well, that's a good check too. So he gets. He's going straight down. I did not expect that. I expected maybe the Sarda check or the Ruby check. Looks like he is going to take out Lich while he's over here. Probably walk up. I don't know if he'll get the airship beforehand, before he checks Sarda and the Titan's Trove. It'll be interesting to see on the routing there. So both runners in Earth. Deadpulse about ready to take on Lich. Got Temper going out. Lich just throwing a weak punch there. Does survive the first hit from the fighter. Red Mage putting in the work though. Red Mage actually takes the kill there. And I want to say the Red Mage had some bonuses tonight. Let me look at that again. So Dark posted that at some point. Yeah, Red Mage had the plus hit %, so he's swinging the swords for a few more hits than he would normally at that level. SirLinkalot taking on the Vampire. His red mages just swing fist and one stick, but he's got that flame sword. Takes out the vampire no problem. Of course, in the randomizer, vampires are in fact weak to fire, so that flame sword doing a little bit more damage. Deadpulse doing his ordeals run. Meanwhile, SirLinkalot headed down to Lich. SirLinkalot does have the floater, he has not turned it in yet. We know the floater was from the Dwarf chain. Finds a big thing of gold and a lock stick, which could come in handy if any of the bosses are evade heavy swing. Lock 2 stick. Of course, SirLinkalot hasn't gone to Volcano yet either. So he will have to take, you might just do a go mode run of that though, or a straight dive other than the incentive item. I'm checking our tracker notes. Okay, the volcano was the ruby, so that does explain why he didn't check Titans, because he can't. The way the flags are set up tonight, even with the airship, the Titan is moved over one tile, so you can't back check tonight, if I recall correctly. Even if you have the airship. And Deadpulse getting his crystal, so he will turn that in, do the dwarf check, get his airship as well. So SirLinkalot about ready to get in the air, sub 30. Like he'll be about the 28-minute mark. And he is in the air at 27:21. Let's check the Sage's item over here. Will it be an opal bracelet? No, it's the tail, so not, I mean, when you get out of the pool, but I don't know if any of them have any real reason. I mean, if you got it, you might want to promote just in case you get the levels on your mages, but no, I think fast, it might promote for fast. If I recall, it was on the seat as well early on. Well, no, they don't need to because they have Steel Lord. See, you know, go back and forth when if I were running, I'd probably make the wrong choice there. If I'm commentating, I can at least remember correctly. SirLinkalot gonna check the Volcano Armory. We know that'll lead to that sea trap tile. But it also leads to the Rune Sword and the Ribbon. The Rune Sword does increase damage to casters, which really doesn't play a role. It also had that Rune Stick, so I forgot about that. So that is, the Armory was pretty packed tonight. It's a good thing SirLinkalot didn't skip it. Not that it would be a game changer, but still nice to have those items. Deadpulse getting his tail over at Sage's. So, chat, are you rooting for a game 3 or any predictions? I'm commentating, so I take no sides. I just call it how I see it. But chat is welcome to voice their bracket or pod preference, if any. And Deadpulse turning into his bridge boss. About to get that floater. Also check the boxes up here, get his other second ribbon, second or third ribbon. Still no good drawing tiles yet. We don't have the key either, so that we can't check some of the off. So Deadpulse won game 1. We don't have that up on the stream because we did the games back to back. So SirLinkalot headed down to get the ruby. You can do the Titan's check. I imagine he'll do that with the floater. Yeah, it's always good to see a game 3 come out. If that is the case, it will not be tonight. It would be scheduled another time. We're not going to do 3 games in a row. That'd be rough for the runners too. Just doing 2 in a row is a little bit challenging, just due to memory. SirLinkalot having the one item name flag on, so instead of getting the ruby, he gets the jade. Deadpulse, meanwhile, doing the bottle turn-in, which turns into the cube. Or no, it was the Oxyol this time. See, even I can't keep track of the items. And I'm just commentating. Also going to check the slab. Meanwhile, SirLinkalot's going to take out Carry, runs across Magma, going to take it out for some quick XP. What do the Lieutenants have for us tonight? They have the Opal Cheerio, best bracelet in the game, one of the best armors in the game due to the high absorb evade. It was just a neutral roll. Fighter not gonna put that on due to Steel Lord tonight. Steel Lord grants the fighter essentially fast, I believe, when he breaks steel armor. Down goes Carry for SirLinkalot. Deadpulse going to raid the Dragon's Treasure you're gonna save. Doesn't have exit, I don't believe, so reset out of this, which is going to nothing. SirLinkalot doing his Sarda check and Titan's throw check. So far, nothing to well, he did get that. This is an Opal shield. It's like, yeah, Opal 2 shield. He might. Looks like he's gonna walk that out. That is a high defense shield. Has more, I think, more absorb than the Aegis, but Aegis is normal too. Just and the fastest way to get chat involved is to say some wrong information. So hopefully I'm wrong and get a whole bunch of chat comments. Deadpulse choosing to promote up here while he's here. So Deadpulse was promoted. That overworld ninja sprite. Looks like they're still looking for the vendor item, unless I'm mistaken. I don't think we've run across it yet. SirLinkalot also gonna check Arya Isle here. Swapping out checks at the moment. Linkalot having to drop some item. Looks like he found something that he wanted out of that chest. Aegis plus Glory. I would take that over the Opal shield. Just because the fighter can't, they can wear the ribbon, but, just that extra boost. He cannot wear the, what's the pro cape? The pro range. So he has no resistance, I want to say. Time magic? Which would be like Zap. SirLinkalot also promoting, his overall sprite being the Red Wizard. Deadpulse setting for Waterfall. So, still looking for a good weapon to swing. I would imagine that these runners would probably feel comfortable with a few more levels if they have to swing that flame sword, but you really want to see like a Sun Sword, X-Cal, Masa, of course. Some runners would choose to take Vorpal as well. I mean, if you find it, you're gonna go for it. You're not gonna go too far out of your way to search. You don't have to. Split 3 doing some work on the Cockatrice. Mute Touch on Wisdom, let another Lightning 3 comes out. And take most of those out. He is still looking for levels, so I could see him taking this fight again too. Yeah, he's only at level 11, the 35-minute mark, only just now getting level 12. And our Ro8 has the key tonight, so that's one of our required items. We're of course still looking for the loot and the time. Finds a Katana -3. Yeah, is that -3 or +3? Either way, you're gonna equip it on the ninja. Yep, gonna take this fight again, get some XP boost here. Meanwhile, SirLinkalot is at Opal Curios, gonna pick that up. You could make the argument of resetting out to save the time, but they really don't have good armor, so you know you're gonna have the fighter with steel armor, but probably would only save 30 seconds and cost you a lot more time in the long run. Deadpulse making his way out Waterfall, runs into some mud goals. SirLinkalot is headed to do the bottle tournament, looks like. Checking that item shop. Not what he wanted to see there. We'll do the bottle tournament, get the cube. Deadpulse almost out of Waterfall Cave. SirLinkalot also headed that direction. Interesting to see. It looks like he is going at Waterfall, so he'll get that basically same route as Deadpulse at the moment, which I would put Deadpulse a little ahead. Personally, I mean, not that much though, maybe a minute or so. 2 minutes. Deadpulse checking TFC, and TFC is going to give us a try. So it looks like, once again, we have a required item. So the great equalizer, since Topher is short tonight, is the item check in the sky. That is really not someplace you want to have a required item, but both feeds had one in the sky tonight. Looks like getting his katana. Didn't see his levels, I imagine they're around the same life. Deadpulse making his way down to Kraken. Meanwhile, SirLinkalot, Ninja's taking a nap there, still fighting these mummies for some experience. I think that was another ribbon on Deadpulse's side. Runs into what is normally an unrunnable encounter. Fortunately, those are all shuffled tonight as well, so that can be a very annoying encounter when Sayhags have like sleep or dark, or even worse, have like nuke, then you're just screwed. And he's almost down to Kraken. Meanwhile, SirLinkalot is making his way out of Waterfall. Deadpulse headed up to Kraken. Probably gonna do a quick heal here. Looks like his fighter is in the second slot. So he chose not to back stun. I think that's because he wants to keep the fast charges up. Just with that steel armor. And Ninja takes a pretty hard hit. Fighter's still up there. That's what you want to see. Get those. Of course, Fighter goes first. Kraken with some absorb, or he got very unlucky. Kraken hitting hard. He needs that Fighter to hit some of those hits. So drives that one. Needs another good hit. Needs turn order here. There we go. Lightning 3 doing the job there. Deadpulse probably sweating a little bit there. Had Kraken got turn order, then well, if Lightning 3 probably was still taking him out. So I guess he was okay there. With that, assuming Kraken didn't have some magic or script that was bad in his back slot. But he gets out of there. SirLinkalot getting TSD gets his chime. Deadpulse going to probably head to Straight Sky. I don't think he has any reason to go shopping or check like Corneria Lock or anything unless he's just looking for a grind tile. I don't think he would at this point. Try to do a walking grind in air, but we'll see. Oh, I forgot about the herb check. This is the loot, and then you won't have to worry about it. And it is, so forget what I said about being in Sky. That was incorrect. I forgot about the herb turning. We are E, loot, go mode. Find cube, of course. Here, they just need to get Tia. SirLinkalot running into some lobsters, which can be dangerous if they have a nasty spell or script due to their tendency to outturn you. There's a pro ring in that chest. The fighter cannot use, I believe, can't use the pro ring. SirLinkalot opting just to skip it. I think he has pro rings on his other 2 characters already. Deadpulse choosing to do a little bit of a walking grind here, which is a good idea. He still needs a few levels there. I think without like a Masa or something, he does have the Invis stick, so he could potentially get the fighter, Invis stacked, but it'd be pretty rough at these levels. I imagine he'll at least want to be in the 20s on his fighter. Looks like he just a little something better for the fighter to swing. He could use the ninja. Ninja doesn't have very much health though, so Quad X or a nuclear swirl combo would not be good for the ninja. No, looks like he's just going to take the grind, so not checking any of the high volume. Might check some greed chest on the way. I guess he feels comfortable with the katana and the he's getting the ring sword with like 2. Meanwhile, SirLinkalot about ready to fight his Kraken. Ninja not doing any work with that katana. Fighter doing a little bit of work, he's about 400 go out. Ninja finally gets some crit in with Katana. Still, it's a pretty high absorb, and the fighter not looking good again, so might switch to magic here. Yep, he is. fighter does his hit go out. And SirLinkalot gets the sacrifice, so he is on his way. Hopefully check the herb and get that loot as well. Deadpulse is checking some of these greed chests, not a bad idea. Hoping for something a little bit heftier than what he's currently swinging. I imagine both runners, if they don't find something, will also check the Temple of Fiends, Fortune Temple of Fiends chest. And we have a potential Wormek setting, so are we hoping for the robot chicken again? SirLinkalot does get his herb turn in, so he knows that he is good to go straight to Sky and straight through Sky. Yorshires with Squint. Fortunately, well, there goes his ninja, but that was straight turn 1 script action, all sorcerers using Squint. And another reason to promote, which I forgot about, you have life at level 2 there, so SirLinkalot picking that life spell up that can come in quite handy for him. So both runners will soon be in Sky. Be interesting to see if SirLinkalot does any of these chest checks, or if he is going to try a grind, just go walk the grind, go for it. That ninja is doing a fair amount of work with the katana. Could have the fighter as a meat shield, get evade stacks up on the ninja, but with his still under 400 hit points, it is a little bit dangerous. Still going with Tiamat getting a fast, but he's tempering up that ninja. Ninja hits for not very much, so that's a lot of temper stacks to do only that much damage. Gonna still keep with the temper strat. Slow, looks like, well, didn't hit his ninja, so that's good. Ninja, yeah, still not doing anything. That is like max absorb. I evade too, because I think those 3 hits on him. Going for Bane strat. Ineffective. Second Bane. Poison Smoke, so he got fortunate there with his Bane strats paying off, because that could have been a long fight otherwise. So Deadpulse officially in go mode at about 48 minutes. SirLinkalot also checking some of these same chests that Deadpulse did, not finding anything of note. It looks like Deadpulse is also going to pick up that life spell, remembering that he can learn it now with his knight. Was it knight or blood wizard? Either way, he's got a charge of life, so that's better than none. I would imagine they'll both check the chest here, but we'll see. Silver Axe, Dragon Sword +1, Lit Staff, Fire 3, 1. I think that was the Broodstick or Wizard Staff, one of the two. Nothing great. I mean, looks like he is going for it. He's a little bit low leveled, but let's see how it goes for him. Deadpulse starting the Temple of Fiends revisited around the 49th mark after re-entering. That ninjas does not have a ribbon on, it looks like, so he's planning on using the ninja as a damage dealer. I probably would switch the ribbon over out it. Hard to say. Yeah, that is some low health. That hit point growth on the ninja was not great. Also, his levels are pretty low, but so far he is making it through. Lightning 3 coming out. Again, that ninja getting wrecked by it. But the Fairy 2 having fairly low HP there, gets heal up, he hasn't lost anyone yet. Meanwhile, SirLinkalot on Kia 1. Kraken is so far doesn't have Kraken, just starting out with Lightning 2, nothing crazy yet. Survives the first hit for 660. And the Kraken 2 not having much health either. So he's getting pretty fortunate with the life level on these 3 fights. Meanwhile, SirLinkalot takes out Tia 1, while Deadpulse still in Tia 2. For 97 damage, Ninja, of course, turn ordered his fast and temper there. Yeah, missing, which is good. Tia going for the stun, doesn't get it, and down goes Tia. Katana is putting in some work. He does get up to level 20. About ready to take on Chaos with the 51, probably 40, 45, depends on what all he has to do. And he is officially in the Chaos fight. 51 minutes, about 48 seconds. First hit goes out, 3 hits 71, 4 hits 132. Not too much absorbed considering he doesn't have any temper, and then Nuclear comes out. He did get low rolled on the ninja, so that was good. Heal 3, he needs that to go out. He gets the hit off. He is turn ordering Chaos there. Heal 3 does go out. I'll give him a little bit better survivability, and followed by Thunder. Thunder low rolling. Does take the 2 mages out, but the person he wants up is up still. He's not going to be able to do any more fast or temper. Rain goes out. Fighter doing 4 hits, 4 damage. Katana tipping Chaos away slowly. Damage poison, not doing too much there. Start heal potting up the ninja. Fire 3 comes out. And GG, the Deadpulse 2 is our winner tonight. I imagine, I'm not sure, I haven't received any messages. I imagine he will join us for post interview, but we'll see. They did run 2 races in a row, so if he does, the invite will go out. Meanwhile, SirLinkalot taking on his Kraken too. Temper going out on the fighter, so he is Kraken does Kraken things, is the 3rd row. Takes out one of his red mages. Rub taking out his ninja. But he does get Kraken down. I believe he does have enough life charges to res everyone up. Doing some item switching here. Do the Tia 2 fight. Through stick, so trying to keep that fighter fully alive. The Katana putting in a little work there. This 2 comes out, only really hits the last red mage. Temper coming out again, that fighter should do some work here on this next hit. Currently trying to get some invitation stuff worked out so Deadpulse can join us. GG, Deadpulse.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Those were some pretty kind starting seeds, but then the second race wasn't too kind with the trap or the with your grind tiles.
Oh my goodness.
That Masa
That,
though on the second chest check on the first game.
Yeah, I was gonna see if Link actually looked at that.
He did. He did. We were fortunate that you guys both pretty well. What happened on the first game was he actually lost his grind.
Oh, sad.
Yeah. A second game, it was just you were just slightly ahead basically the whole time. I don't think it was anything in particular. Just slightly different decisions. Right now he's on the stream fighting chaos. Those were some low levels to go in on the second chaos fight. How were you feeling about that?
Just terrible. I'm like,
imagine.
all right, I got a rune sword +3 and a pocket full of dreams. What, level 18 or 19? I'm sure this is fine.
Yeah, I'm hoping. So Thunder came out low rolled on there. He's got to be. Ooh, Quadex comes out. 7 hits for 280. Yeah, he didn't get the crits on the second one. This chaos had some. There we go. So GG to SirLinkalot. Finished at 56-35. Congratulations to you both. I know it's hard to run 2 games back to back.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting, to say the least. I mean, it's the pressure was on for that first game because that really does set the tone. So I knew that I needed to just come out swinging as hard as I could. Like, SirLinkalot is one of the best. Like, I learned almost everything I know about this game from him.
Yeah,
so I knew I had to be top notch.
He has he still does have the best qualifying time. 37 minutes on this. Well, that must have been a crazy seed.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I was looking through all the averages and stuff. We do have time. We have I don't know if SirLinkalot will be joining us, but we probably need to get off here about 9:50. So we have no hurries or anything as far as finishing things up. If he can join us. Did you get confused at all with running the 2 races? Like, or do you have to keep notes? Do you just keep it in your head?
Well, I got a little confused. Just because the starting items were kind of the same, and so I had to check a couple of times, like, okay, do I have the slab? Do I actually have the rod? What item am I missing?
That vanilla crown twice in a row.
Oh my goodness.
We got to see
so that first game, like, surely Provoca will have some sort of save items. Surely Elfland will have some sort of save items. Just, all right, well, we're doing it.
You did have the hero run on that first seed, but I believe.
Yeah, but the terrifying part was that I didn't save from Elfland to Marsh Cave. If Marsh Cave came out, then went and fought Astos, then walked back to Elfland, all without saving.
I did not catch that at all. That would definitely put you in a little bit of concern there.
So that kind of actually took the the nervousness out of the race. Like, okay, I'm getting into a groove, I'm getting comfortable. Just keep up your little finger button presses and hope for the best. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I did. I ended up taking up the War Mech. It only had 900 health or something.
Yeah, that was always good to see from entertainment value. I don't know, you don't want to see like nuclear. Of course, it's script shuffle, but were you at all concerned when you ran into it, or were you thinking I'm playing well equipped?
Oh, I was very concerned. Like, the problem is when you have, even though my black belt at that point was level 34, Tia can still be, kind of a monster. And without, like, if all of a sudden Nuke comes out of War Mech and just destroys my party because they only had maybe 200 hit points, I'm just, okay, I'm going one-on-one and hoping for the best.
Yeah, that's what I was saying
So
on your
it's
second one
terrifying.
with your ninja going in there at less than 400 health. It's like, I know it looked like your primary damage dealer. You were just trusting in that evade, which actually on T, I believe you did have a miss on your ninja, so
Yeah.
it worked out for
Yeah,
you.
it did. I'm not gonna lie, that was an extremely lucky Topher run. I don't know how that could have gone better for me. Like just low
Masa in the
rolling on the
chest.
nuclears. Oh, okay, yeah, it could have gone better, but for what I had, just getting the low roll on the nuclear for the thief. Same thing with the thunder.
Yes.
Still having almost 200 hit points after
extremely
that.
low rolls on both of those. Like, I think one was like 56 damage. I think the Thunder was like 56 damage. Because did you have any kind of elemental, or that's not elemental, but what did your ninja actually have on?
So I did end up switching the ribbon. I found 2 ribbons. I had one on the fighter, and I switched up the one from the red mage up to the ninja at that point.
Okay, so you just got high rolled on that Lightning 3 then, or was that before you switched?
No, I switched at Chaos.
Okay, so you hadn't switched at that point. I think it was it Tia or Kraken that threw out.
Yeah,
you
somebody
took
was
like half health there.
Someone was giving me the business.
I'm going to message Link and see if he wants to join us or if he's having the same issue you were. Anything else stand out from your end as you're going through on trying to get a hold of him?
Really, I mean, on that first seed, it was the Masa right away that set the tone, and then trying to find a grind, I gambled that one of the ice ones I didn't check or the earth 5-pack of chests didn't have like a better grind than the zombie Ds. And then I double guessed myself because once I found the key, I'm like, oh, surely there's going to be a better grind behind key locked. Spoiler, there wasn't. And just, all right, well, listen, take the grind that you can get. I've got a Masamune. I can kill him in 2 turns until I get about level 20, get myself up to 34, and then hope for the best. The second one was just willy-nilly. I have no idea. Like, I'm like, oh, I wish I had, Warp, which was level 6, and as I'm going in to fight Kraken at level 10.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy, some of those levels that you were able to go in at. Actually, both of you guys were... neither one of you had, like, on the second game anyway, like, an advantage. So SirLinkalot, as kind of expected after 2 games, not feeling like giving a post-race game interview, so definitely, again, GG's to him, running 2 races in a row. He says he's also not feeling too well, so I hope he gets feeling better. So again, fully understandable on his part. Did you have any final thoughts on your end or anything you wanted to mention?
No, just a shout out to SpeedGaming and to you, Fiend of Obsession, for making this whole thing go. I don't know if someone was tracking, but thank them as well. I just want to say to SirLinkalot, this is the match that I wanted. You are my idol. This was an honor. I hope we get to do this again soon.
All right. Well, yeah, it was Jay that was tracking for us tonight, JLo7 that was tracking, so definitely thanks to him. Thanks to both Bert and Danny for, I think there was a couple things they had to get taken care of during the race, so putting on 2 games in a row, not always easy. Everything SpeedGaming for hosting us tonight. Try to get some of that information up in the chat for you guys as far as where you can find us, if anyone hasn't posted it. I'm gonna call on Danny again, maybe to post that. I see she's still in chat. I think it's like SSR20. I didn't catch it. I'm gonna claim ignorance on that. But once again, thanks to SpeedGaming for hosting us. You can check out our Discord, Final Fantasy Discord. Follow SpeedGaming, follow the runners. I'm gonna put that one up here in chat. And I think that is going to be it for us. Appreciate everyone viewing, and wherever you guys are at, I hope you have a good rest of the day, evening, morning, And that's me signing out.